Welcome back to Carscope, the ultimate destination where power, luxury, and innovation all come together. If you've been following the evolution of American Grand Tourers, you're in for something special. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most talked about revivals in recent years of the 2026 Cadillac XLR Roadster. This isn't just a car, it's a statement, a bold return to Cadillac's performance luxury roots, reborn with precision and flair. Buckle up, because what you're about to witness is Cadillac at its most ambitious. When you lay eyes on the 2026 XLR, it's clear that Cadillac is aiming for more than just a return of their out to dominate. The front end is aggressive yet refined, sporting a low-slung nose with a sharply sculpted hood that gives off a sense of pure intent. The grille follows Cadillac's current design language but elevates it with a diamond pattern mesh and a slightly recessed look that blends seamlessly with the headlights. Those lights, by the way, are sleek LED matrix units, with vertical DRLs that create a visual signature unmistakably Cadillac, day or night. The hood vents aren't just for show, they help reduce front-end lift and aid in cooling, hinting at the performance lurking beneath. Move to the side, and the XLR's roadster profile really begins to shine. The proportions are near perfect, a long hood, short rear deck, and a greenhouse that sits low and wide. Cadillac designers have executed a masterclass in tension and flow. There are sharp creases just above the wheel arches that guide your eyes across the body like a wave. Flush door handles pop out with a touch, and the mirrors are now slimmer and mounted on aerodynamic arms, reducing wind noise while adding visual drama. The car sits on 20-inch forged aluminum wheels with a dark chrome finish, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport 5 tires, and more than just eye candy. They provide the grip needed for this Grand Tourer to perform like a true sports car. At the rear, things get even more dramatic. The back of the XLR is compact but muscular, with broad shoulders and a chiseled lower diffuser that houses quad-trapezoidal exhaust tips. The full-width LED taillight strip pulses during startup and brake applications, giving the car an unmistakable rear presence. Above it, a subtle active spoiler deploys at speed to increase downforce. Everything here feels engineered and intentional. Even the trunk cut line integrates seamlessly, hiding a power-operated decklid that gives access to a surprisingly spacious luggage area, at least by Roadster standards. Now let's slide inside. Open the door and you're welcomed by a cabin that blends tech, luxury, and craftsmanship in ways Cadillac hasn't quite achieved until now. The interior is wrapped in semi-aniline leather, and nearly every surface you touch has been soft padded or stitched by hand. Buyers can choose between several interior themes, from classic black with carbon fiber accents to a more retro-inspired burgundy and tan setup with open-pore wood trim. It's as customizable as it is beautiful. In front of the driver sits a 33-inch curved OLED display, similar to what we've seen in the Celestiq, but tuned here with sportier graphics and a dedicated performance telemetry page. Behind the wheel is a flat-bottom steering wheel, leather wrapped with aluminum paddle shifters, and a red 12 o'clock stripe. The seats are 16-way adjustable sport buckets with cooling, heating, and massage functions, perfect for both canyon carving and cross-country cruising. Between them is a floating center console with knurled aluminum switches, a new rotary controller for the infotainment system, and even a dedicated button for track mode. The audio experience is courtesy of a 22-speaker AKG Studio reference sound system, and there's wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, plus over-the-air software updates. Cadillac also includes an augmented reality heads-up display, a wireless phone charger, and an advanced voice assistant that learns your habits over time. It's clear that this isn't just a performance car, it's a modern tech sanctuary. Speaking of performance, the heart of the XLR is where things get really interesting. Cadillac is offering two powertrains for 2026. The base version, if you can even call it that, comes with a 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6 pushing out 410 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. But the real crown jewel is the V-Series variant, featuring a hand-built 4.2-liter Blackwing twin-turbo V8. This beast delivers a staggering 668 horsepower and 659 pound-feet of torque, sending power to the rear wheels via a 10-speed automatic transmission or, for purists, a 6-speed manual gearbox. Yes, you heard that right, a manual is back. With launch control engaged, the V-Series rockets from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds and tops out north of 190 miles per hour. Magnetic Ride Control 5.0 ensures the ride is plush when you want it and razor sharp when you need it. The chassis is based on a modified Alpha 2 platform, which gives it structural rigidity while keeping weight under control thanks to extensive aluminum and carbon fiber usage. Brembo brakes with 6-piston calipers up front and carbon ceramic rotors are standard on the V model, and they stop the car with impressive immediacy and consistency. On the road, the XLR is everything Cadillac hoped it would be: balanced, thrilling, and poised. The steering has been recalibrated to provide more feedback, and the drive modes adjust everything from throttle sensitivity to exhaust note. There's even a customizable My mode that lets drivers fine-tune the car to their personal tastes. And for those who dare, Track mode completely transforms the XLR into a no-compromise sports car with sharper gear changes, stiffer suspension, and more aggressive traction control settings. Despite all of this performance, the XLR doesn't forget about its GT roots. With the top down, the cabin remains surprisingly quiet thanks to an innovative new wind deflector system. And when the retractable hardtop is up, the car feels like a proper coupe, solid, insulated, and elegant. It's a dual-personality machine that can cruise comfortably or attack apexes depending on your mood. Now let's talk price. The 2026 Cadillac XLR starts at around $98,000 for the V6-powered model, fully loaded with most standard features. The V-Series, however, starts closer to $129,000, and with all the performance options checked, can climb to nearly $150,000. Expensive? Sure, but compared to European rivals like the Porsche 911 Cabriolet, BMW M8 convertible, or even the AMG SL63, the XLR punches well above its weight in terms of both luxury and horsepower per dollar. So, what's the verdict on the 2026 Cadillac XLR Roadster? Cadillac has not only resurrected the nameplate, they've completely reimagined what it can be. This isn't just nostalgia in a new package. It's an entirely fresh take on American performance luxury, crafted with care and packed with tech. It's confident, it's beautiful, and most of all, it's worthy of the XLR badge. Whether you're looking for a comfortable cross-country cruiser or a legitimate high-performance roadster, the XLR delivers. Thanks for tuning into CarScope. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more in-depth reviews on the hottest cars hitting the streets, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments, does the 2026 XLR live up to the hype, or would you rather stick with the European classics? Either way, this car just made the GT segment a lot more interesting. We'll catch you next time with more insights, more speed, and more styling right here on CarScope.